Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Abraham Cambridge, founder of the Sun Exchange, where anyone can earn income from the sun. The world is in constant search for solid and reliable returns, and what could be a better source of financial yield than our shared nuclear fusion reactor in the sky, the sun? Solar power, when you own the hardware, provides a predictable yield of over 10% per year. Our civilization has just crossed a monumental technological tipping point. We can now produce electricity directly from the sun more efficiently than through burning fossil fuels. We are becoming a silicon-powered economy. Entire industries and nations are now switching to solar energy as their primary source of power. But for many businesses and communities, particularly in the developing world, they can't because they don't have the capital. So, the search for yield on one side and the need for solar energy on the other. The Sun Exchange is a marketplace between the supply and the demand where you can buy into commercial solar energy projects at the scale of a single solar cell at a time. And we started doing this in Africa, where there's a huge demand for energy. In fact, 650 million people want electricity that don't currently have it. They also have the best solar resource on the planet. In South Africa alone, the value of the sunlight, when converted to electricity using solar panels and sold at utility rates, is worth $620 billion a year. Do you see where we are going with this? We're making Africa planet Earth's solar power station. And the timing is perfect. The markets are in alignment. Cryptocurrency prices are all-time highs, and people are looking ways to exit and put their profits to work. Interest rates are at all-time lows, which makes conventional savings products unattractive and, speaking as a millennial, quite frankly, boring. The smart money is going into sustainable energy. And to date, $3.4 trillion has been pledged to be moved from fossil fuels and put into clean energy projects. The time to get into solar energy is now. And through the Sun Exchange, that switch happens with a few taps on a screen. Here is how to solar power your money. Visit thesunexchange.com. We'll perform a quick identity check. Find and select a solar project where you wish to have your solar panels installed. Place an order, and we'll generate you an estimate on the lease rental payment income you will get over the project duration. Around the world, there are people participating in these crowd sales, and once they've all been sold, the project goes ahead, it gets fully installed, properly maintained, insured, and we take care of all the long-term legal agreements. And to date, and if once in operation, you can check your dashboard, check your live earnings, check in your solar project, see how it's getting, and you can sit back and earn monetized sunshine to wherever you are in the world. Okay. Now, to date, none of this would have been possible. We've made it possible due to two key innovations. Our first innovation is to fractionalize solar panel ownership. So you can now own a cell within a panel within a solar project of your choice. Our second innovation is how we've utilized the Bitcoin blockchain's payment rails and Ethereum smart contracts to enable universal asset leasing on a nano scale. With Bitcoin, we have access to a totally global customer pool to whom we give a resolution on payments previously inconceivable, with ultimate security, maximum returns, whilst providing the lowest possible energy cost to our solar energy consumers. Speaking of which, we now have 30,000 solar cells in operation across 4 commercial solar power plants. These have been bought by our active members, now located in 70 countries. That's 70 countries around the world who are now receiving streamed African sunshine in Bitcoin to those individuals. With our network of solar installation partners throughout the African continent, we've built a pipeline of over 100 megawatts of solar power plants. And we've built a team of specialists from the software, blockchain, solar, and finance sectors. Now, the Sun Exchange Network token. You can get this token through a token sale event that takes place in October. One Sun Exchange token equals one solar cell, 1-to-1, simple as that. And a Sun Exchange token yields you the income from that solar cell. It's got a known floor price because we know the value, the intrinsic value of your solar asset. You would want to participate in this token sale if you want to exit some of your crypto profits into a real physical item and diversify your portfolio to receive a passive source of cryptocurrency income, and if you wish to decentralize the energy and the finance sectors in one fell swoop. They're exchangeable through digital currency exchanges. It's a yield-based instrument. And through tokenizing this, it removes us as the intermediary. It means that you can reliably receive the income from your solar cell in real time as it produces electricity without relying on us to serve you. We're doing this because we're ready to expand globally. We've raised seed investment, we've been through the accelerators, and we're now ready to take this model and apply it everywhere in the world that needs it. We're diversifying our projects. With our microgrid projects in rural areas, we'll be retrofitting these with water purification, internet access, and cryptocurrency mining. This is how the token value will increase over time as we increase the value of the work being done by your solar cells. And right now, you're able to, in a pre-sale, purchase these tokens at a 40% bonus. You buy 10 watts worth of solar cells, you receive 14 watts worth of solar tokens. Okay, so now you know about our incredible business. It's a world-changing, mission-driven organization. And whether it's about the breaking up of our ice shelves, or the dying off of our coral reefs, or ever-increasingly devastating hurricanes and floods, not just in the United States, but throughout the world, we need marketplaces like this. We need it not just to secure an energy future, to build a sustainable future with which we can flourish as a species and explore